I like the orange convertible Porsche. He ain't hurting nobody. He's just driving around Manhattan. A beautiful Porsche. I ain't hurting nobody. I'm just going to Central Park. Doot, 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 doot. I'm on a 77th and Lexington. Headed to Central Park. Looking at my amazing watch, it looks like it's 5:30. This is kind of cute. Look at this guy's. First of all, he's bedazzled his whole car. He got bedazzles on his whole car. All right, but look at his gas tank cap, his cover. It looked like it was someone doing something dirty for a second, but no, his needle's on E and he's yanking it to full.
What does she
He's
want
definitely
from
yanking
you?
it.
I don't understand. Why is she?
And then he's got the little diamond bedazzles all over his car. But all right, we're gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna point out anything unusual or cool today. I'm just walking and talking. It's just the three of us. We can make it if we try. Just the three of us. You and I. Central Park's right there. I'm going to take you to the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. Then I'm going to take off my shirt and exercise in front of you ladies for about 20 minutes. That's if we have time. If we have time. You're like, what are these for? These are so people do not sit here. And usually you see these for pigeons. When I see this, it just means I don't care about you. Please don't sit on my stuff. We're just walking. Hey, Rick, what's the deal, son? How are you? And by the way, everybody that's in the chat, jump on in. Let's get this party started. We got Queen Latifah dropping by. Grammy Award winner. Queen Latifah's dropping by. That should be fun. Samuel Jackson said he might drop by as well. So make sure you guys tune in for that. In the meantime, I'm just going to take you to Central Park. I'm looking for my next ex. I'm sure she's out here. Let me see if this lady... Can I get your phone? No? No. Looking for my next ex. Many years ago, I had a... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my bearings here. Many years ago, I had a psychic tell me I was going to meet my next love of my life at Taco Bell. And she was right, but I did not know she was talking about the chalupa. It's a really good snack. Chalupa was the love of my life. Guys, we're on 77th and Madison Avenue. 77th and Madison. And Central Park right there. Now one more block before we hit 5th Avenue, and that will be Central Park. I'm just walking. I came to visit my friend Arjan in the hospital. I get there, he's got like 45 people there. Guys, if you want to go to the Bergdorf Goodman, he's got the Bergdorf Goodman Express right here. It's the mark. It's a pedal car for this hotel right here. This hotel is the Mark. Look, they got little trays and wagon wheels. This Mark ain't joking around. They got their own Escalades. There's the Mark right there. Got their own, got all these guys in nice suits sitting out here. And if you want to rent a bike, you rent a bike at the Mark as well. That's a pretty ritzy hotel. The hotel I stay at doesn't even include washcloths. So I bet the Mark has washcloths. What's happening, everybody? Anaconda's here. Hi, Anaconda. Oh, I'm so glad I ended up looking cute today. No one told me Anaconda was coming here, but the good news is I look fantastic. Handsome. What's happening, Anaconda? Hi, everybody else. Guys, we're going to Central Park. It's a block ahead of us. Looking for my next fiance. I heard she's out here. She's probably somewhere in Central Park. Now, I know Central Park like the back of my hand. Oh, what's that? Oh, a birthmark. I never saw that. All right. I know Central Park like I know my dope-ass watch. Guys, we're going to go in. We're going to have fun. I'm going to show you some wildlife. Hopefully raccoons. Lots of birds. And we're just going to walk and talk. I have a big private event at 7 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it. Look at, I promised you that we'd hit Central Park. There it is. Now guys, we're on 77th. Central Park starts on 59th Street. Central Park South. It goes from 59th, right where we're at 77th, all the way up to 110th. Across 110th Street, pimps looking for a woman that's weak. Up on 110th Street, the dancing in the street. 110th Street, that's Harlem. Now, that's the length of it. 59th, 110th. 51 blocks long. The width. I think, ladies, the girth is more important than the length. At least that's what I've been saying since college. I think the girth is where it's at. So we're on 5th Avenue, and it goes from 5th Avenue here all the way across to Central Park West, which is another name for 8th Avenue. So from 5th to 8th, which is 3 avenues. An avenue is typically 3 blocks long, so it's about 9 blocks wide. 9 blocks wide. Now, when you see paper, plastic wrapped around these trees, most people are like, I don't care. Oh no, not Boogie Bob. I want to know why they wrapping it. Pesticides will be applied in this area. Keep your kids and your dogs away from this damn tree. Please watch children at play. Please keep dogs on a leash. This is a Dutch elm. There's Dutch elm disease spotted. They're trying to kill the Dutch elm disease. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Dutch elm disease. Guys, I'm getting ready to take you to the reservoir. There's 5 major bodies of water in New York City's Central Park. The reservoir, named after Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. You know her as Jackie Kennedy, or Jackie O. She was the late wife of John F. Kennedy. After his assassination, she remarried to a billionaire shipping tycoon named Aristotle Onassis. She settled in New York in one of these huge, by the way, Jeffrey Epstein's little mansion thing is right over here. She settled in New York City, became a a fashionista, fashion icon, but also a woman who did a lot of wonderful things for a lot of people. And there are many things named after her in New York City. And they decided to name the largest body of water in Central Park after her. This is a Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. If you like the movie starring Dustin Hoffman, help me out here. Is it safe? Is it safe? The hell is it? I just said it earlier. You get old like this, you can't pull the trigger. Marathon Man beat you to it. If you like the movie Marathon Man, some of the biggest scenes took place here at the reservoir. We're now going to go inside Central Park. And it should be a lot of fun. I can't guarantee it's going to be fun. It could be crap. It could be crap. More than likely it'll be crap. I'm always fascinated by somebody leaving their house and coming here to write this. By way of I don't know that word. Thou smile do war. To smite the war. It's Ismail Massa. End violence. End war. There should be one here that says end vandalism and graffiti. Oil is the captain. Oil is the captain. Alright, let's go to the reservoir now. Now we're at I think 78th. There are several of these in New York City that actually run through Central Park. There's 3 or 4 of them. And it's a way to get from the west side to the east side and vice versa. All right. Free Shakespeare in the park. To be or not to be? That's the question. For it is noble to be the something of something. Shakespeare sure had a way with words. Shakespeare in the park right up here. We're just walking. Now we can enter here. There's museums here. Or we can see the fountain. Let's see the fountain first and then we'll enter. The reservoir starts on like 86 and we're only on about 80th. So by the way, you're getting a lot less fist fights in Central Park as a YouTuber than you do in Times Square. We've been out here, I don't know. We've been out here 14 minutes, no fist fights. Not one. That's pretty good. That's not bad. First stop is this big ass museum. This might be the Museum of Natural History. I don't know. We're going to find out. We'll find out. It's the Museum of something. Love some of these old buildings, and like this one. And then they built some new buildings around it. And you see, they didn't sell. They wanted him to sell. He wasn't selling. So they had to build around him. We're at Museum Mile, 5th Avenue and 80th. 5th Avenue and 80th. Let us proceed. Yes, indeed. I hope everybody's having a pleasant day. Today's going to be fun. I'm going to take you inside Central Park. I'm going to take you to the reservoir. I'm going to spot 10, at least 10 birds of New York City and share them with you. I need someone at home to keep track. Need someone to keep track. And as always, if we reach 3,000 viewers, I'm giving away free blowjobs. But it's gotta be 3,000. And right now we're at 25, so. This is one of the pigeon ladies. All she's gonna do is sit there and chop up bread for the pigeons. Oh, they're yelling at her. She don't care. She's just cutting up. Look, she's slicing up the, looks like cheese. I don't know what she's doing. She don't care. She's just gonna feed the pigeons. I told you. 10 birds. 10 birds. There's one. That's called a rock pigeon. It's the most popular bird in New York. One. That's one. Someone needs to keep track for me. I'm gonna have 10 birds by the time we're done here, folks. This is the David Koch Plaza. Right there. Something in the way she moves. Something, something like no other lover. Something in the way she moves. You don't want to lose her now. Something, something now. They have a wonderful exhibit right now, the Van Gogh cypresses. I think it's a whole wing of Van Goghs. I did a wonderful Van Gogh video last year. This is the Met. The Met. I also did a wonderful video here of the most famous guitars in the world. Eddie Van Halen's guitar, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix, Steve Miller. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. All right. We're just walking. I didn't promise you anything. I learned long ago not to make empty promises. The blowjob thing I promised, that's gonna stand. 3,000 viewers, free blowjob for everybody. You get a blowjob and you get a, sir, you get a blowjob. Uh-oh. He heard me. He wants one. 3,000 viewers, folks. We're just walking. I'm just walking. By the way, some of you do not know these carts, they do not get to park here for free. Many of them spend hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on their location. One guy spends $1 million to be able to park here. Because even though it's really crowded right now, on the weekends it's insane. Look at this little chess master, little tiny guy playing chess. He's got him on the run. I'm just walking. Just walking. We're at what's called Museum Mile. Museum Mile. Man, if I had $1 for every time I was in that museum, I'd have $2. $2. What can you get for $2? I think you can still get a Twix bar. I think you can get a Twix bar. I'm not sure. All right. Remember I said the reservoir starts at like 85th, 86th. So we're going to be heading into the park in a second. After we finish looking at ladies. Ladies come first, park comes second. You guys know the rules. Next stop, the reservoir. We're on 84th. And it'll start on 85th. I might try what this guy's doing. This is called jogging. I read about it online. It doesn't seem that much fun. It's like walking but faster. It's either jogging or yogging. I think the J is silent. I'm not sure, but it's all the rage in Europe. People get out and, you know, I'm gonna try it right now. Here we go. All right. No, I don't like it. I don't care for that. No, I don't care for that much. Should we enter the park? Should we enter the park before it gets dark? I think we'll enter right here. This is a beautiful little playground. It's got the 3 bears up there. 3 deer over there. And then it has these really cool squirrels, apples, the crane aloft surveys the world. The earth-bound peacock struts and boasts. There's the crane. He's aloft and he's surveying the world right there. That's the crane. And look at the peacock. Oh, he's strutting. He's strutting and boasting. Meanwhile, the wolf is down here like, you little bitches. There's the wolf and there's the lamb. You need to go that way. Don't. All right, should we? Should we? I think we shall. I don't film playgrounds because, you know, the parents be yelling at you. But here's a playground. Beautiful. It's called Ancient Playground. Welcome to your Central Park playground. There's hundreds of playgrounds in Central Park. I should say dozens. There's a lot of them. I don't know how many. It's not hundreds. There are thousands of benches in Central Park. And what you don't know is that each bench is dedicated and paid for by someone. Jack and Bobby Hartog, who love this park, the city, and life with such abundance. All of our love. How about this one? Some of them make you cry. David and Carol Feinberg in honor of their parents, Peter and Seal Feinberg and Dr. Irving. Ooh, Dr. Irving sounds rich. Let's get to the I think this is a bathroom right here, bro. I don't know where I'm going. I think this is a bathroom. I don't think it's a yeah, I think this is a bathroom. I gotta get on the other side of that road right there. I made a faux pas. Should I go in the bathroom and film, or is that forbidden? I don't think that's a good idea. All right, so we're not gonna film bathroom, guys. Take that off the list. I would like to show you what's called a common grackle. Remember I said I'd show you 10 birds? We're on bird number 2. If it's not a good look, I'm gonna not count it. So just because I saw a bird doesn't mean it counts. It has to be a really good look for you guys. That's a common grackle. And I am a birder, so I know my birds. He's down here somewhere. He doesn't count. We're back at 1. We're back at 1. All right. I've dilly-dallied too long. Let's get on with the show. Here's a common grackle right here. So we're back at 2. The common grackle he's a bastard. He's a really rough bird. Let's kick him off again. We're back at 1. I'm getting dizzy. I'm not going to count a bird unless I give you a really good 5-second shot. I'm not going to say, there's an eagle, there's a seagull, there's a duck. I don't do that. I give you what you're getting. When you come to a Boogie Bob show, you're getting your money's worth. So we're back at 1. The rock pigeon. I'm going to show you 10 amazing birds. Not just shitty birds. Really cool birds by the time we're done with this thing. And here's a dog that he doesn't know how to walk straight up. He's sideways. Look at it. Little dude sideways. 45-degree angle. Okay, now we're in the park. Again. We're going to the reservoir. We're on our way to the reservoir. And we're going to show birds along the way. Lots of dogs. If you live in New York City, this is called the Upper East Side. And you have dogs, you get off work, and you come here and you walk your dogs. And if you come here, you find tennis balls. Like this guy. He found 3 of them just sitting there. There's 3 tennis balls. Who's a good boy? Some dog will come by and help themselves to a tennis ball. All right, we're still moving. We're still moving. Some of the birds we expect to see today are cardinals. The northern cardinal. Want to see a blue jay? Look at this. Every major tree in here has a sign on it, so you know what it is. That's a black walnut. But some douchebag decided to put a padlock on the bolt for whatever reason. That's a black walnut. I'm going to point out some trees. There are people, I really enjoy birds. There are people who really enjoy horticulture, plants. And there are tree expeditions and tree tours in this park. There's hundreds of different trees. This is a really great road. It goes all the way around the exterior of the park, inside 5th Avenue, inside 8th Avenue, but here. And you can literally ride around all the way up to Harlem, all the way back to Midtown. And this is a world-class track. Lance Armstrong, all the famous bicycle guys like this one here. Look at these guys. They all train here. You're going to see teams from France coming in here. So you want to be very careful as you kind of waddle across the street. You want to be careful so some of these guys coming by here doing 100 miles an hour don't hurt you. So this is a Monday. I want you to see this on a Saturday. It's insane. It's insane. You don't want to dilly-dally across here. You want to get across as quick as you can. Look both ways too, because sometimes people are coming from this direction. Remember, we're looking for wildlife, raccoons, grizzly bears, although I've never seen one here. Polar bears, koala bears. I haven't had any luck with the bears per se. This, my friends, is Central Park. This is the very bottom of it. This would be 59th Street. We are here, right there. We're gonna do this. Maybe, I don't know. And right there is Harlem. That's the Harlem Mere. It's a 4.2 mile path reserved for horseback riding, walking, and jogging. Horses must remain on a bridled path at all times. You guys ready? You all ready for this? All right. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? After you.
No.
Hey, little one.
We're actually not going that way. We're
Oh.
going to toss this.
I can tell. Is it a he or a she?
Boy.
He knows this is not his first rodeo. He knows this park.
No,
And he likes squirrels or birds?
Squirrels.
He's looking. He's looking.
Yeah,
He
I
is
know,
beautiful.
There was another park, and we saw at least 3 of them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Well, he's
one-
gonna see more than that here for sure.
Oh, yeah, he's looked. I know. He
Well,
knows there's something nearby.
he's a good one. You keep looking, buddy. I like his bandana.
Yeah. He loves people. Unfortunately, he does not like other dogs.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. He's a people person. He's not a dog person. Well, he's beautiful. Have a great day. All right, ladies love me. Ladies love me. I hope I wasn't rude. I just got to keep it moving. Guys, this is bird number 2. That is an American robin. And the American robins are extremely smart And they're beautiful, but they're extremely violent. You think, what? Come on, no way. Yes, he is going to be ripping worms out of the ground. It's a horrific, horrible scene. And his mate is typically nearby. There's the mate. And they are building a nest. And they'll be, unless their nest is already built. And hopefully I'll be able to show you some bird nests. So we're on bird number 2, the American robin. And we're also going to keep track of how many ladies try to pick up on me. We're at 2 right now. That was kind of 1.5. That one right there, I couldn't, I didn't want to break her heart. I'm a player. I'm a player, shorty. I'm a player. All right, now we're going to have a great time. We're going to, well, again, I use that word loosely. We're going to have a time. Whether it's great or shit, I don't know. We're going to have a time now. We're going to go up and show you this reservoir. And this body of water is fantastic. The views of the city are fantastic. This is the Central Park Reservoir. This is the South Gate. And here we go, yo. Lots of photographers. The views up here are amazing. Plus, you're going to get a lot of really cool ducks, diving ducks, owls. This is it. Make no mistake where you are. This is it. We're going no further. This is it. This is shit right here. Not a good view. But I'm going to show you something pretty cool. I'm going to take you to the other side. That way. Hi, Sally. Hi, Nyan. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rev. I'm looking for alligators. Crocodiles, alligators. I will find some vermin. I'm sure I'll find some vermin. And you guys at home, look along and see if any of the ladies try to holler at me. It's a very common occurrence. This is the Uris Brothers Foundation. It has enhanced the pressure of running. The pleasure of running. The reconstruction of this track was made possible by a gift to the people of the New York City from the Uris Brothers. So this is a track that they actually made for people to run on. And it's a beautiful track. Over here, we're going to get some more birds. This is the Boogie Bob bird extravaganza. And you're all invited to leave. You're all invited to leave. They don't count. They're too far out. But I got some good ones here, right here, that do count. You know what? I'm on the jogging trail. I'm going to try that again, the jogging thing. Here I go. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't care for it. It's not as much fun as... He doesn't look like... Oh, he doesn't even look like he's having fun. But the good news is I got a couple more birds added to the list. We're at bird number 2 right now. And we're going to go now to bird number 3. To our dear friends from the north, the Canada goose. Hi, geese. He's just chilling. That is a male and female breeding pair. Most in the duck and goose world. They are different. They look different. The male is usually much more colorful and pretty, but the Canada geese are the same. Hi, hon. Look at you. Know that's the female. Look how she's looking at me. These are migratory birds, not pets. They do not have to stay here, but they have everything that you could possibly want for a Canada goose in Central Park. So many of them stay all year round. You'll typically see them in 2s, like these 2 right here. Hey, chilling. Many of them will be nesting here. I hope nobody yells at me. You're going the wrong way, asshole. If you have a problem and you're on this track, you look down and you tell the cops, I need a cop at 1.25, 1.58. They will come and get you. You cannot tell a cop, 911? Yeah, what's your emergency? Yeah, I'm having a heart attack. Where are you at? I'm by the lamp pole. You can't do that, folks, because there's 8 million lamp poles in here. Can't do that. Tell them the mile marker you're at. They're also on all the street lights. Street lights. All right. We're just walking. I don't know. I want to show you a beautiful view of 59th Street where Billionaire Row is, but it's that way. I'm also going to take you to Turtle Pond and to the castle, Belvedere Castle, which is actually the weather station in Central Park. So when you watch the news and they say it's 62 degrees in Central Park, Jim, that's where they're getting their reading from. Belvedere Castle. And if you probably don't know, the TV show Mr. Belvedere, he was a real king, and that's his castle. Now don't quote me, I could be wrong about that part. These guys, they ain't taking a trail, they just climbing through the woods. You're like explorers just climbing through the all right. There's no, they don't do trails. These guys climbing up damn mountains. By the way, there are waterfalls, there are huge hills. There's even a Fort Clinton up in Harlem, out in the woods. This is not just what you see here. There's real woods out there. You can literally go camping. There's coyotes. That's a fact. Coyotes. Rabbits. Unicorns. Now the unicorns I've never seen, so don't quote me on that. I cannot confirm nor deny. Look at this. How beautiful is that? Castles in the sky. This is the fountain. It's always on, keeps the water moving. This, at one point, was drinking water for Manhattan, for some of Manhattan. I don't think they use it anymore, but it's here if you need it. I've seen huge fish in here, but remember it's man-made. So some jerk says, honey, I want to get rid of our goldfish. What do you want to do with them? Let's throw them in the park. There are 3-foot long koi on the one on 59th Street. And I've showed you those many times. There's about 9 of them on 59th Street. There are 7 bodies of water, 5 major ones. The Harlem Mere has huge largemouth bass in there. World famous 10-pounders in there. It's insane. It's no fishing license is required in New York City, so you can fish anywhere you want. Couldn't really fish here because they have this we're just walking and talking. The jogging thing I'm not crazy about. Is there a Burger King around here somewhere? I think they missed their mark. They should have had a Burger King around here. What are we on? 3 birds right now. We've got the rock pigeon. You guys know it as a pigeon. We've got the American robin, the Canada goose. I'm looking for blue jays, cardinals, any sort of ducks. Up here, some cool stuff because we're going to hit the castle. We're also going to hit the Great Lawn. I actually saw Pavarotti perform there when I first moved to New York City. Oh, Maria. I was crying like a little bitch out there. Crying. Fantastic. I also saw Garth Brooks. And He brought out, what's the dude's name? John McClane? I drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, "This'll be the day that I die." I remember when... That song was about 45 minutes long, bro. But it was beautiful. Saw him live on the Great Lawn. I'm going to be taking you there in a second. Right here, we're going to see our third bird. Look at this. It's a mother. That's a female. That's a female mallard. Remember how I said the men are always much brighter? It's an overcast day. If it was daytime out here, they're looking for stuff like this. Hi, ducks. Hi, ducky. Hello, ducky. Do you want to chew my finger? Yes or no? Yay or nay? There's a daddy. I usually have better luck with the ladies. Hi, ducky. All right. So we're on duck number 4. Bird number 4. He really likes me. He ain't going nowhere. He's just chilling. What he wants is bread. He wants some damn bread. And I brought some cookies. So y'all be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't nobody say nothing. I will feed them. He knows the crinkling of the thing. I will feed them some cookies, but you guys, this is just us talking here. Look at his feet are moving. He happy as hell. He like, yo, word, you got cookies? I got cookies for both of you. Here you go. There's cookies for you and cookies for you. All right. That's all you're getting, Playboy. He's like, yo, he's chomping away. Mom and Dad both. Old Boogie Bob hooked you up. Don't you ever say Boogie Bob didn't hook you up. Don't you say it. That'd be horrible tomorrow in the paper. 2 beloved ducks from Central Park found dead. Some moron fed him a cookie. I was trying to spread love. I'm spreading love, 1 cookie at a time. Hi, sir, would you like some cookies, sir? For your run, would you care for some cookies? No? Okay. All right. Now, you probably can't see it. Oh, here's some bread. Somebody's feeding them. That is a grackle. It's called a common grackle. Don't really think you could see him that well, so we're not going to count him. Beautiful, beautiful bird. He's a nuisance bird. Not well liked by very many people out here, but I do like him. We're also looking for some starlings, some sparrows, peacocks, and dragons. We're looking for dragons. All right, so what are we at? Number 4? I think we're at 4. Someone keeping track at home? Rev, you keeping track of the bird count? So we're not going to go all the way around the damn. Can't do it. Beautiful tree right here. They actually have sparrows living inside the holes of this tree, and you can see he's got a nest hanging out of it. I don't see the sparrow. I've been coming here and filming for years. For years. So this is the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. It's huge. You guys understand that in New York City, this real estate right here would be worth trillions of dollars. That's the Upper East Side, and you can imagine what the rent per square foot of those buildings would cost. So our forefathers in the 1800s said, hey, let's put aside a huge patch of New York and make it a park for generations to come. Unfortunately, and I'll try to take you there in a few minutes, there was a part of this city that was, of this park, that was owned by black folks. It was a huge town, and I cannot remember. If somebody remembers it, please leave leave the name. Guys, this is a sparrow. We're at bird number 5. This is a house sparrow. He got a big ass piece of popcorn. That's a house sparrow. He's chilling. That's a very common bird in Central Park, or in New York in general. Any park in New York, this is the most common bird you're going to see. The sparrow. We're at number 5. He shouldn't count. There's a grebe out there. He's a diving bird, but he's just too far out to really see, so we're not going to count him. We're not counting him unless he comes over here and stands on my shoe. So Seneca Village, I believe it was called. Seneca Village. There we go. Rev's keeping track. 5. We're at 5. We're going to go show you where these African Americans were robbed and... Oh my God, don't tell me this. Guys, my Rev, I'm really sorry. My battery is gonzo. It is done. I came out here for you guys and I have to go home now. I'm at 5%. Battery's gone. I will show you Seneca Village tomorrow or the next day here in Central Park. I apologize, guys. I did the news and I went up to visit Arjan. I've been gone a long time. I apologize that my battery is not going to hold up. I also apologize that I'm stuck 80 miles from a damn subway. So I'm going to be walking by myself. Maybe I got company. Maybe I could... Can I have your phone number, man? No? All right. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry we were cut short. I'm glad that you got to see the reservoir. That's what I promised you. Next time we'll take care of some more stuff, okay? Please be good to yourselves because you deserve it. And if you want to see we made number 6. He didn't count. There he is. That is a starling, a European starling. He does over 80 different voices. He can do car alarms, cats, humans, babies crying. Very, very, very smart bird. He's also a bastard who kicks the eggs out of other, like a robin. He'll kick the eggs out of their nest and lay his own eggs in and then leave and let the robin raise his kids. That happens. Please be kind and loving to each other. Don't be a European starling. They're pieces of crap. You're not. Be a peacock. Bye.